We still have some beautiful young Nigerian youths that are ready to say no. We still have
this
wonderful
sweetens my
ones.
heart right now. Welcome back to another episode here at Oyoyo's World. So today we'll be discussing, why do Nigerian men cheat? You'll be saying, Oyoyo, what kind of topic is that? Yes, oftentimes we hear about side chicks. So we'll be talking about it today, and I have one and only my delectable sister, my baby, for us to discuss, why do Nigerian men cheat? Do you have answers to that? Let me know your answers in the comment section. So sis, welcome again to my show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here, and I like to discuss this topic very well because it's always interesting. There's a whole lot that happens among our men.
Hey guys, are you guys hearing that? So now, why do men? I have to be specific, guys. Why do Nigerian men cheat?
Not really Nigerian men, African men. Of course, African men are polygamous in nature, and men are attracted by what they see.
Okay.
We, the women, is things of the heart. The men is what they see. They are easily carried away. Okay. And there's some communities that allows polygamy. They don't, cheating. They don't see it as anything. Even when you go and complain, see what my husband is doing, say, it's not a big deal. After all, he's taking care of you and your children. Yes.
Did you hear that?
Yes, there's some communities.
That is a fact. Some traditions.
There's some communities.
Is not a bad thing to them. It's not an omen. It's not something they frown at.
It's not.
That your husband has side chick.
I'm telling you.
Or whatever out there. Is not no big.
In some areas in Anambra
State, call it agree. That is your husband's girlfriend.
Of course.
And
and there's some areas in Abia State too. Even if they say it's allowed for your husband to have side chicks or to misbehave. There's some areas I know very well. So a whole lot happening about men, and they don't see it as a big deal.
Wow. You see why men, some of the reasons why men cheat, our culture, our tradition, African tradition, enables them. Okay.
Yes, and also lack of employment.
Oh, yeah.
Lack of employment.
I totally agree with you. Unemployment can also be factored into one of the reasons, because young girls graduating from school, there is no employment for them to clinch a job and then get busy, get serious and stay focused. Rather, they are looking for married men, big pocket, that will be doing what? Financing their
bills. Exactly. And greed for our ladies. Our young ladies are bent on breaking homes. They really don't care. Wow. They really don't care who the person is. All they want is who will take care of them, who will get beautiful houses, ride beautiful cars. So they are ready to mess any married woman up. And that's why the married woman, try and do your own part. Try and do your own part. Okay. It's not, see, if you're married, you have children.
But wait, you say try and do your own part. I want to come in here. Okay. Guys, if you know the rate of BBL in Nigeria now, almost all the young ladies we see on Instagram, they've already had their body done, either their backside or the frontal, in one way or the other. And a married woman will not be thinking about how to go do BBL and all of that, because she's more concentrating on how to raise her children, how to manage her home.
You just have to. In fact, there's something like, I remember one of my boss in the office, they say packaging. You have to package yourself, because you know what is happening now. You have to be up and doing.
Wow.
Yes, you have you have children to take care of. You wake up early in the morning, arrange yourself, arrange the kids, your home, make sure you take care of yourself. You see those things that the young girls, the men like outside, dress to kill too. Sometimes you see men say, I hope I'm safe. They get scared when you dress crazy. You say, I hope I'm safe. When they see you looking gorgeous too, you say, I hope I'm safe. My husband, you say that my husband is a funny man. When you see you dress so well, you're dressing too much. Who are you dressing? Stop dressing for you. Make them sometimes feel a little bit jealous,
Like you said, women should try and take care of themselves. I completely agree on that.
The most important thing in this, our marriages, in cheating men, you just can't stop it, but you can at least try.
A cheating man is a cheating man. Somebody who wants to cheat will definitely cheat.
Almost 99% of African men and Nigerian men they are not faithful.
So they all have side chicks.
A lot of them have side chicks. A lot of men have, I'm telling you, they have side chicks. Side chicks are everywhere. If you see young girls, see the car they're driving, how are they getting it?
You know,
Meanwhile,
the one that baffles me so much is when you see a young girl. I built a house for my mother. What are you doing?
exactly.
I bought a car for my father. Please tell us what is your source of income. Zilch.
There's a girl I know that just graduated, and before you know it, the girl is riding a beautiful car, owns a big shop. I drove in, I said, what's happening? He said, Mama, na God, it's one mugu that just set me up there. What is my business? I said, you're going to get married tomorrow. I see, you don't know.
But I want to think about what you just said. I know of a lady back then in Lagos. This lady was dating a married man. Okay? And I want to believe at the point she never thought about what if I get married tomorrow? Will someone be dating my husband? You know, that kind of a thing. But guess what? Fast forward to 2023. She's married, right? And guess what? Someone is dating her husband.
Of course.
So, what do you have to say in that kind of situation?
I'm happy it's happening. I believe in love, Kama. You're hurting somebody, but there's one thing they refuse to know. There's power in prayers. You need to use your knee. Any man or woman cheating on me or whatever, and especially the young girls, Father Lord, during their own time, give them double. Give them double.
You know what shocked me about that lady? She said she was complaining. She really got good evidence that her husband is cheating on her, and she was complaining. I pinched myself. I said, "Wait, why is this girl complaining? Why?" She forgot so soon because I know her in person. I was like, and the irony of it, that relationship wasn't for one month. It wasn't for 1 year. It was for years.
Wow.
She was with somebody's husband for years. Now her husband, she just realized her husband just started cheating on her. She was already shaking. So I said, no, she never see anything. In fact, she never see. So when you look at it, when they are young and then in their prime, they think, yeah, I can do anything and get away with it. Rate at which young girls are ready, willing, without any conscience, without any moral, willing to do anything to date somebody's husband, all in the name, I want to make it big, I want to do this. It's like they've forgotten about hard work, or they're not even thinking about what they call karma or nemesis, right? They just want to make it now. Whatever happens tomorrow, let it happen.
Yeah, the thing is that most of them want a rich man, so they target rich men. So want to do away with the wife, wants the husband to do away with the wife. So most of them wants to come in. You tell them, they say they've suffered enough in the university and they want to relax and enjoy themselves.
Wow.
That's the thing. But their targets are the rich men. But most times they go for politicians, do take care of them. So these are the people they hunt for. I feel for them because their time is coming. Whatever you do, you will definitely pay for it. So that's the thing.
So what you sow, you definitely reap. If you're watching us and you're thinking in your mind, I'm done suffering, I want a rich man to take care of me.
I know just about it. You see, it's even the girls that look for them this now.
The cheating is not just Nigerian men or African men love to cheat. It's the girls.
Even the ladies are the ones that you see them. Hello, sir. How are you doing, sir? How are you? Are you going home, sir? Can I carry your bag? Can I help you? Can I have your number? What is happening now? Now our ladies are ready to do anything to,
Wow.
To be rich. In fact, it's greed. Everybody wants to be rich. Everybody wants to. There's a whole lot of things to do for money to come in. I mean, but they just want it sharp, quick one.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know what to say. So we shouldn't be blaming the men alone for cheating. The blame should go both ways, both on the angle of the men, the cheating men, and also the young girls that they are not interested in what they can do for themselves. They're interested in who they are going to wreck her home.
And what they will acquire, cars, rides, parties. That's what they want. They were not born to suffer, therefore they want to live the big life. They are not the one, if you come, you want to drop carelessly, they pick it carefully. That's what women and men. There are a lot of things are happening. It takes the grace of God for some men to avoid them. You see them wearing a whole lot to make sure that this man, I must get this man. And men, any slightest thing, they form people.
The Oyoyo people. We are used to seeing people dress anyhow, and that doesn't make them.
There's one thing about Oyibos, the Western world. they really don't care about how long their marriages last. If they feel the love is no longer there, they're out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
But you see, we Africans, we don't want bad name. Even your parents will tell you, please don't disgrace me. Manage. That is the problem we're having in the country. Manage. Do you see them dying?
The topic today has been an interesting one.
Interesting one. Why do men cheat? We talk about tradition, enabling men to cheat, but saying, is that the reason why you want to leave your home because your husband is cheating? Is he not taking care of you? And we talked about greed. We talked about unemployment. We talked about girls these days approaching the men because they want to live a big lifestyle. Nobody's interested in working hard anymore. Most young girls are after the men. So it's no longer the blame going solely on the men, but rather our folks, my gender, should be taking responsibilities as well. I remember the saying, Sarah Martin said, if a woman is not ready to take care of a good man, I snatch the man from the woman. I know she kind of retracted her statement, but it's already out there. So when you look at it like this, you find
that's a man that wants to be snatched. Because some men will see them as a fling. It's just to have good time and come back and take care of their family.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's still cheating men. You just go, but a woman will not be allowed to do that. Once a woman gets into that, that's the next.
In some cultures, as a woman, if you misbehave, you die. The man dies, the children. There's a whole lot of calamities. Some cultures, even in Delta states, a woman, you dare not misbehave. In Edo state, you dare not behave. In Abia state, there's some place community, you dare not. Even in the place where I marry, you dare not cheat. There's a whole lot.
So guys, you see, the tradition enables the men to cheat by saying it's no biggie, it's allowed. But a woman, you're forbidden from doing that. A woman is not expected to cheat because if you do, there are calamities. I know in Enugu state, I think Enugu Ezike precisely, you dare not. Edo state, you dare not. Some part of Delta Igbo, you dare not. Some part of Anambra is still the same thing. Some part of Abia state. So you can see, in one way, they have caged a woman not to move around. But the men, the tradition, they will tell you men are polygamous in nature. They can't be eating egusi soup for the rest of their lives. Who told you that women we like to eat egusi soup for the rest of our lives? But because we've committed into what is called marriage, that's why we've put our two legs, our two thin long legs, right back inside the house. But men, no, their long john will always be outside looking for. It's unfortunate. Guys, I hope we'll be able to entertain you in this conversation. And I must especially thank my sister for throwing in her weight in this conversation and making it fun and interesting. If you don't know, she interacts with the youth. That's what she does. She's always with Nigerian graduates, young folks. So she hears them, she sees them, and they come to this. Mama, no, if a mumu drop, we go collect carefully. If he drop carelessly, we go collect carefully.
And we still have some beautiful young Nigerian youths that are ready to say no.
Oh,
we still have wonderful
ones. My heart right now.
Ready to say no, that they wouldn't want anybody to cheat on their own man. Therefore, they are not ready to date somebody else or a husband.
You see, there are still few good ones out there. So if you're one of those few good ladies out there that will say no to married men, please continue to spread the message. Say no to married men. Let them go and love their wives and then love their children and face their homes. So that when you marry as a young girl, nobody will come there to bring asunder into what God has joined together. So with that, we've come to the end of today's conversation. Join us in another topic. Thank you guys for watching. Until we'll see you there. What do we say, sis? Bye. Ciao, ciao.